Hello, my name is Thomas Galliano. I'm the CEO and founder of Bilathera. Bilathera is a technology startup that was built on innovating a technology to make manual therapy more effective. We have come up with a device that effectively gives a physical therapist and athletic trainer a tool to magnify the human force that can be generated for massage therapy. In addition, by engineering two balanced massage frames, left and right, we've given a tool that not only amplifies the force that can be realized, it allows the therapist to do so in a stable and controlled manner, whereas conventional technologies were highly unstable and ineffective. The origin of the invention for Bilathera started dealing with a pain and a lack of mobility that I generated here in my L4, L5 of the lumbar. I spent several years working with many different forms of physical therapists, and all of them were attempting some form of trigger point relief to my problem. They all started with using their knuckles evolving to their elbows, in some cases using the heel of their foot. As they attempted to get deeper and deeper into the problem area, I saw that they were losing control and they were losing stability. An example of this is a conventional single point trigger point device like this was often used, and they were asking me to move from a comfortable prone position onto my side, like Johan's here, and then they were using this device to try and reach this trouble zone in my L4, L5. And I noticed very quickly that they were always trying to gain lateral access. And at the same time, I realized that lateral access, the deeper they tried to get, and the deeper I needed them to try and get, the more unstable and imbalanced they were. I also noticed that myself as the patient was being pushed off the table. I was even struggling to maintain my side position. And that, of course, was not a relaxed, natural position for me. So, the premise of the invention of Bilathera is to allow the patient to first start back in a natural prone position on their stomach. And Bilathera is an advanced manual therapy instrument. It is an instrument that has two identical handheld massage frames. The two identical massage frames are connected by a linkage. The linkage controls and allows various degrees of motion and freedom. Each massage head has its own massage tip of variable chosen geometry. It has adjustability of the structure here so that you can change the position to the most comfortable position for any hand. Now, I have my patient in a natural prone position, and by having opposing massage frames, I'm able to work the vertebral area in a stable and controlled manner from both lateral left and right sides simultaneously. Now, it's fundamental that one side is balancing and even anchoring and giving me a point of reference so that I can leverage. And I use the term leverage because the Bilathera device was engineered with mechanical lever arms, multiple lever arms. Like the tips of a pliers, I have mechanical advantage. With the conventional single point device that I started with, 100 newtons of force will give me 100 newtons of force to the patient. With the Bilathera device, 100 newtons of input force will give 600 newtons from the left and another 600 newtons from the right. So that is fundamentally different and fundamental to the innovation of Bilathera. So as we progressed the technology and we went beyond our own personal experience, we decided to go out and find elite level athletes, sport at the highest level that we could find. We came to the Biarritz Olympic Rugby Club here, and we met Johan Pretorius. Johan is the head of performance at the professional rugby club here. And effectively, Johan, we came to you with a device, a new device that we'd used on ourselves, and we gave it to you. So, yes, tell us about your experience and how the device was used in your application.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas. So I think for us, certainly in the high performance environment, we're dealing with a lot of injuries, obviously being a contact sport especially, and loads of players have got lumbar spine pain. So when you brought this product and we tested it on ourselves, I knew immediately it's going to make a big difference. for us and as well as for the physiotherapists or physical trainers. And so we basically implemented it from day one on our players, and the feedback we got was really, really good. So it hurts, it's painful, but what they get afterwards is a very good feeling.
Yeah, you used the term a number of times in our interaction, player availability. That was a new term to us, not being professional sports people. Can you talk about how Bilathera was used and what player availability means to you?
Yes. So for us, it's critical. If you don't have players, we can't play matches.
Fair enough.
And so we need to have players on the park as much as possible. So we started using this product more and more daily, just to make sure that, you know, the small little niggles, we can iron them out with Bilathera. And for us, I felt we could get players back quicker on the park because, one, the physiotherapist saved their hands because of the device, you know, the way this thing is working. And what I like is the fact that we hit both joints at once. And I think that made a big difference.
With your professional athletes, there is the benefit of a deeper massage to the athlete, and there's the benefit to reduced exertion from the therapist. What are the other benefits that you see in Bilathera?
Yes, saving time. So number one, yes. So obviously, because we're going double joint at once, it's pretty. It's easy for the therapist to make sure we get the player out of the physio room quicker. You know, and the player, the feedback we get from the player is instant. They'll tell you, yes, go deep, or no, well, it's enough, kind of thing.
Bilathera. Less manual, more therapy.